Children, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so put on your camera, everyone. Put on your camera, everyone.
Yes.
Yes, so is my screen visible to all of you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Within you've joined after so long. Where were you within?
Yes, ma'am.
Why were you not attending the classes?
Ma'am, only one day, right?
Am I
Ma'am.
audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Audible.
Yeah, I'm asking why were you not attending the classes, right?
Ma'am, was having my exams
Okay.
that day.
Okay, fine. Umema, your camera is off, and Hafsa,
Yes, ma'am.
put it on quickly. Abdullah, now your camera is off. So children, now I have started with this lesson surface area and volume, right? Now, Vidal, we started with this when you were in the class, but then we have done Heron's formula also in between. Okay, so you've missed Heron's formula. Now in surface area volume, we have complete surface area of a right circular cone. Then we have done surface area of a sphere. Now in surface area of a sphere, we have done till question number 4. Okay. No, I think 5 was also done. Right.
Yes,
7th and 8th question are left. Now children, 7th and 8th. 1 second. Okay. So here we have completed till question number 7 also we did. 8 also. Question number 9 is left now, children. I'll do that with you. In today's class, I want to start with the volume portion. Okay. So this is a fresh start. Why? Now because Hafsa and Hafsa was there in the class, but Vidya was not there in the previous classes. So we'll start with the volume. Umema and Abdullah, you were there in the last class, right? So do you have any doubts regarding any of the questions?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yeah. And Hafsa, you?
The last class.
Please put on your camera. Speak a little loudly.
I wasn't there in the last class.
Sir, I know you weren't there in the last class, but do you have, like, you were there in the first class of this chapter. You want to ask anything or discuss anything?
Ma'am, can you give all the formulas?
Formulas. Okay, I'll give all the formulas for surface area. Okay. One second, children. Okay, so make a formula chart. So children, first of all, what do I have? I've got first figure is right circular cone. So all of you will make a sheet of formula and copy it like this only. A right circular cone, how does the figure look like? Something like this. This is the height h, this is L, and this is the radius R. First formula that you need to learn is L square is equals to h square plus R square. This is the first formula. What is L? Slant height. What is h? Height. And what is r? The radius.
Radius.
So this is the first formula that we need to learn. Then next is, what is the formula for CSA? Pi r l. So pi value you will take 22/7. Only when it is given to you, it is 3.14. It is given in the question, then you will take 3.14. Otherwise, you will take 22/7. TSA, how will you take? You do pi RL plus pi r square. Okay. So pi r comes out to be common. Write down L
Yes,
plus
ma'am.
r. Okay. This is the TSA. So you've got three formulas for a right circular cone: to calculate L, to calculate CSA, to calculate TSA. Okay, children. Next we have is a sphere. So what about a sphere? This is a complete sphere. Okay, this is a sphere. What is the TS, or just write surface area? What is the surface area of a sphere? That is 4 pi r square. Now children, this surface area is the CSA also and the TSA also. That means the TSA as well as the CSA of a sphere is same. It is not different. Okay? Because it is having only one surface. That's the curved surface. So CSA and TSA for sphere is same. That is 4 pi r square. Now children, from the sphere only we can make a hemisphere. We can make a hemisphere. Third figure. Now a hemisphere is formed when you are cutting the sphere into two parts. When you cut this and you get something like this. This is a hemisphere. So for this hemisphere now, you have the CSA. CSA is this portion. The formula for CSA is 2 pi r square. And the formula for TSA is 3 pi r square. Why? CSA we get on basically dividing the surface area of a sphere into half. You get the CSA. But for the TSA, you are also adding this particular circle. You're also adding this particular circle. So that gives you the TSA. Children, so these three, all of you understand? Tell me, children. First of all, right circular cone. So one by one, you will explain. First one, now, Abdullah, you explain me for a right circular cone, all the formulas. Explain to everyone.
L square is equal to h square plus r square. Then CSA is pi RL and TSA is pi R L plus R. Pi R
What is
into
it?
L plus. L is slant height.
H is?
H is H is the height.
And what is R? What is R?
R is the radius.
Okay. Then what is the formula for TSA? Curve surface area is pi RL. Abdullah, you cannot see the screen.
Yes, ma'am, I can see the screen.
You're not answering. Now, Umema, you tell me, how do you get the TSA of a cone?
It's pi RL plus pi R. Yeah, it's
No.
pi RL.
TSA,
No, pi R.
teacher. TSA, how do you get? What are you adding to the CSA? What are you adding to the CSA? CSA plus this particular area. This
Pi
is
R
a pi r
square.
square. Very good. This particular area is pi r square. So this red colored portion is now the CSA. What is the meaning of CSA? Curved surface. It is curved. And TSA is total. That means add all the areas. So when you add this pi r square to the CSA, you get TSA. Right? See, the value for CSA was pi rl.
Yes, ma'am.
You add pi r square to it. So pi r comes out to be common, L plus R. That is how, children, you are getting the formula for TSA. Right? This is the rough work. Are you all understanding the concept? Within?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, for a sphere, the surface area is 4 pi r square. Now, Hafsa, is this 4 pi r square the TSA or the TSA?
The CSA.
Then what is the TSA?
Was it both the same as the TSA? Like
Speak loudly.
So, 4 pi r plus.
I told you one very important line that for a sphere, I've written this also. That gives me the idea that you are not attentive while I was teaching. But then you tell me, what is the TSA of the surface area of the sphere? Videl, are you there? Children, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Videl has some network issue, I guess. No problem. Hafsa, I told you that CSA and TSA is the same. I have written this line also. It is the same for a sphere. Do you have any other area? No. This is the entire area. So this is only the CSA and this is only the TSA. So TSA and the CSA is same for a sphere. That is 4 pi r. Now explain me the CSA of a hemisphere. Why is the CSA of hemisphere 2 pi r square?
Ma'am, because they're different.
It is
Different.
different.
Yes, ma'am. 2 pi r.
What is the meaning of different? Why are you using this word here? I don't understand.
Ma'am, I meant 2 pi r.
I am asking you the question. Why is the CSA of hemisphere 2 pi r square? So answer me that.
Ma'am, because it's half of sphere.
Very good. That is the correct answer because it is half of sphere. That is why hemisphere means half of the sphere. And CSE, we are only calculating the curved area. So 2 pi r square. And why is the TSA 3 pi r square? Remember, you tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is the TSA of hemisphere 3 pi r square?
Because and the area, because it's total surface of inside and outside of the, like, no. Yeah.
I told you one very important thing. What is the meaning of TSA? TSA is total surface area. That is the conceptual meaning. But how do we find the TSA? First of all, if you've noticed, I'm always calculating the CSA. That means to find the TSA, you have to add something to the CSA. This can be any term depending upon the figure that you are doing. Okay. Like for the case of a cone, it was pi r square. Why? Because there was a circle. Over here, again, you've got a circle. So this is my CSA. What are you adding to the CSA? You are adding a circular area. One extra circular area you have. Pi r square only you are adding. So 2 pi r square plus pi r square, that gives you 3 pi r square. Children, always see this chapter is very easy if you are not trying to learn the formulas. If you will try to learn the formulas, this chapter becomes very difficult. Now, why am I stating this thing? Children, you should always know the concept behind the formula. Okay? You don't have to learn them if you know the concept. Right? See, you just have to learn one thing over here. 4 pi r square is the surface area for us. Now, from the concept, you can calculate the formulas for a hemisphere. So always go with the concept. That's why I'm trying to explain the concept behind it. Now, there is one more thing. For a shell or a mug. See now, children. Sometimes what we have is we have a figure that has some thickness in it. For example, this is a mug. Okay, this is a mug, coffee mug. Let's suppose. Now what happens, children? You see that if this is the center, this is what shape first of all? This is hemisphere. Now, if you look at the center point, and from the center point, if you see, you now have two radius. One of the radius is the internal radius, and the other radius can be the external radius. So, children, this becomes small r, and this becomes capital R. What is small r? Small r is internal. Remember, do not copy while I'm explaining. Internal radius. And what is capital R? Capital R is the external radius. Right, children? Now, the difference between this internal and the external radius, this is called as T. That means T is the thickness of the figure. Thickness or whatever substance you have. Now, these type of questions. So, what formula can I establish from here? I can say that capital R minus small r gives you the thickness. If you are subtracting the outer radius and the inner radius, you will get the thickness. Capital R minus small r is the thickness. Right, children? So this is another important formula. Now in question, how it will be given. They will not give you the figure now. They will not spoon feed you in the question. They will give you a situation where there can be a term mentioned. What can be that term? The term can be a mug, a shell. Okay, all of these things, mug, a shell, and any hollow shell they can give you. So what happens in these cases, if they are giving you such terms, they are telling you there are two radius. In the question, you see, okay, two radius are given. Do not get confused. Okay, just always think, okay, there are two radius of the same figure. Why? Because one of them is internal, one of them is external. Okay, so you will copy this. This becomes your fourth formula. Up till now, copy this as well.
Done now.
All of you have copied now?
Yes, ma'am.
Hafsa, Bidel, Abdullah. Shall I move to the next part now?
Yes. Yes.
These are all the formulas that are related to the surface area part, because this chapter has two parts. It has half of the chapter deals with surface area, the other half deals with volume. Okay, now Bidel, you can do one thing since you were not there for the previous classes. Just go through the questions once from the first and the second exercises. Just make sure you're using them formulas correctly. And if you've got any question that you're not able to do, you can discuss with me in the class. Okay? Now, children, we shall move ahead to the next section. That's a volume of a right circular cone. So first of all, tell me what is the meaning of volume?
Volume is the space present inside any figure.
And what is the area? If it is the space present inside, then what is the area? Yes. Anyone else wants to try it? Just 1 second. Let me just put my device on.
The amount of
Ma'am?
Yes.
The volume can be the capacity of that object can hold.
The capacity that an object can hold. Okay, a better definition. Good. So volume basically is the capacity of any figure. That's called as the volume of any object. That's called its volume. For example, if you talk about a glass, okay, let's talk about this is a glass. Okay, just forget this cone for now. Just look at this glass. Okay, this is a glass. So what happens is how much water it can hold. How much water it holds. That's called its volume. So that means the capacity of any object is termed as its volume. And what is the area then? The area is basically that the surface. See, area is a surface phenomenon. Just understand this. Whenever we are talking about the surface thing, we come to the area. But whenever we are talking about the object as a whole, that how much space it is occupying, that becomes the volume. Okay. So how much space it occupies, that is the volume. And how much of the area, then you will use the formulas. Now, if I have to talk about the volume of a cone. So the volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now children, just learn this as it is. 1 by 3 pi r square h. If you want the explanation, see, this was all about the explanation of this only. Now where does this h comes from? That, see, what we can do is, actually the volume of this cone and cylinder are kind of related, but volume of cylinder is not there in your syllabus. So that is why there is no point of all of this explanation. Okay, since cylinder is not there only. So you can do one thing, you can just learn the volume of a cone. Okay, why? See, what was that explanation was basically, we know that for a cylinder, the volume is pi r square h. And the volume of a cone is that you have to divide it by 3 to get the volume of a cone. Okay, so that is why the volume of the cone becomes 1 by 3 times the volume of the cylinder. So volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now, the question says, height and slant height are given to you. This is the height, this is the slant height. You have to find the volume of the cone. So volume of the cone has what formula? Volume of cone doesn't have L in it. So volume of pi r square h by 3. So you want h and you want r. You have h but you don't have r. So we will calculate r first. R square is l square minus l square. R square is how much? 28 square minus 21 square. You will calculate this. You will get the value of r. Whatever value of r you get, you put it in the volume. Okay. Like this you can do. So children, write down the formula for volume and try out this question number 8. Okay. Have you? Then please tell me if you're done. I'll have to discuss.
No, ma'am.
Are you stuck at any step?
Yes, ma'am.
Bedel has done. Okay, Bedel, explain us. Bedel, have you done? You said just yes.
Sorry, ma'am.
Have you done?
Almost.
Children, one more minute, then we'll discuss, okay?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Yes, Abdul, explain us. Yes,
Ma'am,
Abdullah.
I got root 343, so 22
So
by
for
7.
Abdullah, tell me one thing. Is this like how I explain you? I am getting this answer, I'm getting that answer. Tell me step by step.
So,
First step I already told R square value is L square minus H square.
yes, ma'am. So, R is equal to root 28 square minus 21 square. So, 28 square is 784 and 21 square is 441.
Very good.
You subtract both of them, you get 343,
Get R is root 343,
which is equal to
right?
7 root 7.
How will you get 7 root 7 now? We will first have to prime factorize
Yes, ma'am. 7 4.
343 to do the prime factorization. See, not divisible by 2, not by 3, not by 4, not by 5, directly check by 7. Right? Get 7 into 4 is 28, and then 7 to 9 is 63, 7 to 7 is 49, and 7 to 1. So one pair comes out, the other 7 remains. So answer is 7 root 7. So you get 7 root
Then,
7.
yes, ma'am.
Now
Then
what?
1 by,
The formula was 1 by 3 pi r square h. See, just put the value 1 by 3 pi r square and h. Now what you can do is, you can cancel 7 into 1, 7 into 1. Okay, so get 22 into, or 21 is also there. 1 second, don't cancel this 7 into 1. See children, 3 into 7 is 21, and here also you have 22. So cancel this together, you have 22 into 7 into root 7 into root 7 is how much? 7 only,
7.
and then one more 7. So 22 into 343. So answer is 756. Now children, what did you learn from this question? You see over here that I have a formula. I have used the formula to calculate an answer. But was there any calculation thing that you learned from here? Tell me that you can use further to reduce your calculations. Children, you see, first I factorized 343 and I got 7 root 7. Then again I'm multiplying 7 root 7 into 7 root 7 and again I'm getting 343. So actually factorizing 343 was of no use because ultimately I had to multiply the number again to get 343. Right? So is there a way I can make this thing shorter? Yes. Now what is that way is, if the question specifically asks you, find the value of r, find radius, then you will do the entire calculation. But if the question is asking you, find the volume, I'm talking about cone. If the question says, find the volume of the cone, r is not given to you. Over here, I was getting r square is 343. So children, you will not calculate this further. You will not calculate under root value for r square. You will just leave it here because my formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So actually I want the value of r square only in my formula. So simply substitute the value of r square. Okay? You understand what I'm trying to explain you? You will not calculate r until it is not asked in the question. If the question tells you find the radius, then you will calculate the radius. You will do under root 343. Okay, but if the question does not tell you this, you can directly put it. Okay, I'll give you one more example. Come to this question. Find the volume of the right circular cone with, here radius and height are already given. Okay, so very easy question. Radius is given, height is given, volume you have to find. So volume is, Hafsa, you tell me what is the formula for volume? Hafsa is not in the class. Vidal, you tell me volume for right circular cone.
And 1 by 3 pi r square h.
Pi r square h. So 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r square. So what does r square become? 36 into height becomes 7. 7 and 7 cancel. 3 into 1, 3 into 12. So just multiply 22 into 12. You get your answer. Then again, radius is 3.5. Height is 12. How will you do this? Use 1 by 3 pi r square. So r square 3.5 into 3.5. Just write. Do not first do r square. It is of no use. Into height is 12. 3 into 1, 3 into 4 is 12. Okay. Make this 35 upon 10. 7 into 1, 7 into 5 is 35. 5 into 1, 5 into 2 is 10. 2 into 1, 2 into 11 is 22. Your answer is 44 into 3.5. Children, why did I do these questions? To make you understand how are you supposed to cancel the numbers. Okay. Now, see this question. Height is given, slant height is given, radius is not given. Very easy. What you will do is, we know L square is, R square is L square minus H square. So L square is how much now? 13 square is 169 minus H square is 144. So that becomes how much? 25. So the value of R square is 25. Okay, just put it in the solution. 1 by 3 pi R square H. H is 12. 3 into 1, 3 into 4. Okay. So 2200 by 7. Answer. And children, one more thing. If you leave your answer here also, that is fine. Okay. Just check it. If your teacher is making you write it in decimal places, then give your answer in decimal places. Otherwise, you can leave it here. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now. So these type of questions becomes easy. Do one thing, try this part. Yes, children, done. Was taking so long.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Children, just direct values are given, just put the Ayurveda answer type of question. Why is it taking long now?
Ma'am, I finished.
Yes, Abdullah. Should be 1 by 3. Abdullah, tell me 1 by 3.
Into 22 by 7 into 7 into 7 into 24.
24. Okay, 7, 25, and 24 is the triplet. Correct. 7 and
Yes,
7 cancel. 3 into 1, 3 into 8 is 24. So you get 22 into 7 into 8 is 56.
Ma'am, it's given as a slant height. It's not height.
then
Yeah,
the
slant
answer
height is
is
25. So height
1232.
is 24.
Then you divide it by 1000, turn it
Why
into
divide by
liters.
1000? Oh, yeah, you have to calculate in meters. Very good. You get in
1 point.
centimeters. Okay, children, one more thing. I forgot to tell you for surface area also. Remember one thing, area is always calculated in square notation, like centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square, any term you have, you just square it, any unit you have. For volume, you will do the cube, like centimeter cube, meter cube, okay, decimeter cube, right? What is the relation now? How do you convert into liters? Can anyone explain me the relation?
Divide by 1000.
Divide by 1000, that is correct. See, what you can remember is that 1 decimeter cube is equals to 1 liter. Just remember this thing. Now, whatever is asked to you, you can interconvert that. Like if they are telling you convert centimeter cube into liter, so what you will do is 1 centimeter cube has 1 by 1000 liters. So this will be the answer in centimeter cube, and 22 into 56 by will be the answer in liters. Okay, children. Solve it completely, and when you are done, raise your hands.
Ma'am, we have the third one also.
Yeah, Abdullah, if you're done, you can do the third one. And children, raise your hands when you're done the second question. Okay, then you start with the third one.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Done.
Yes, ma'am.
To the second one.
What, ma'am?
I'm not asking you, Abdullah. I know you've done. Umema, Bidel, and Hafsa,
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
you're done, and Bidel,
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So why are you not responding? I'm asking from so long. If you're done, raise your hands. If you're done, raise your hands. No
I
responses
just
at all.
complete right now.
Okay. Do one thing. Try second, third question. I'll explain you. Okay. What happens is now the height of the cone is given to you, children. Height is 15 centimeter. They're telling you volume is 1570 centimeter cube. Find the radius of the base. And use pi as 3.14. Now, children, you have to use pi as 3.14, so you use. Okay. So we know 1570 is equal to now 1 by 3 pi r square h. 3 into 5 is 50. So just bring 1570 upon 3.14 into 5 is equals to r. Just calculate the left hand side and under root it. Okay, that's how you can get the value of r. Now, question number 5 again is, now diameter is given, you can calculate the radius divided by 2. Height is given, you have to calculate capacity in kiloliters. So we'll try question number 3, 4, 5. These 3 questions will be your assignment. Okay, children?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, does anybody have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Any questions? No, everything
No,
is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. So now that's it for today, children. Now we'll continue in the next class, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, bye.
You're welcome.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Hey Priyanka. Hey Bubakar.
Hi, sir.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm also doing good. Okay. So in the last class, we had done some questions from the chapter Combustion and Flame. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Sorry, coal
the
and petroleum. Yeah,
last
Priyanka.
month I had test.
Hmm.
Like I got the results today.
Oh, okay. Tell me about the results.
So should I type it?
Oh, you can type it. You can type it there in the chat box. Give me a second. I'm just trying to share my screen. Hold on for a while. Huh. By the way, your exams are over. Both of you tell me, are the exams over or not?
No,
Oh,
sir.
great.
Good
It is
evening, sir.
going.
Oh, it's still going on, Priyanka. Okay. Okay, that's really good, Priyanka. In physics, you have got full out of full. That's good. It was some kind of test, some kind of periodic test, right? One second.
Yeah, it does.
Man in bio, okay, good. Also, let me know like where did you got your marks deducted in chemistry and in biology? You can tell me the question.
Sir, 1 minute.
Okay.